Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Storyline English. Today, we will talk about a man who changed the world. His name was Nikola Tesla. Did you know that Tesla died alone in a small hotel room, but his ideas gave electricity to millions of homes? Did you know that he once worked for Thomas Edison, but they became enemies? This is the story of a genius who dreamed of giving free energy to everyone. If you love stories like this, please subscribe to this channel. Now, let's begin. It was a dark summer night in 1856 in a small village in Croatia. A woman was giving birth to her fourth child. Outside, a terrible storm was happening. Lightning filled the sky, thunder shook the walls. The midwife looked at the mother and said, "This baby will be a child of darkness." But the mother smiled and said, "No, he will be a child of light." That baby was Nikola Tesla. Tesla grew up in a simple family. His father was a priest. His mother was very smart. She could not read or write, but she invented many small tools for the home. She made special kitchen tools with her own hands. Tesla loved watching his mother work. He learned to think and create from her. When Tesla was a young boy, something terrible happened. His older brother died in an accident. Tesla was very sad. He felt guilty. He thought it was his fault. This sadness stayed with him for his whole life. But he used this pain to work harder. He started to imagine machines in his mind. He could see every part, every detail. He did not need paper. His mind was his workshop. Tesla was also a strange child. He saw bright flashes of light that other people could not see. Sometimes he could not tell what was real and what was in his imagination. But these visions helped him later. They helped him see ideas that no one else could see. When Tesla was 17, he almost died from a terrible sickness called cholera. He was sick for 9 months. The doctors said he would die. His father came to his bed and said, "What do you want, my son?" Tesla said, "I want to study engineering. Let me go to university, and I will get well." His father agreed, and Tesla got better. It was a cold autumn day in 1875 in the city of Graz, Austria. Tesla was now a university student. He studied day and night. He read books for 20 hours every day. He only slept 2 hours. His teachers were worried about him. They said he would die if he continued like this. But Tesla could not stop. He was hungry for knowledge. One day, a teacher brought a new machine to the class. It was called a direct current motor. The machine had brushes that made sparks. The teacher said this was normal. But Tesla stood up and said, "This is not good. There must be a better way. We can make a motor without brushes." The teacher laughed at him. Other students laughed too. The teacher said, "Young man, this is impossible. You will never do this." But Tesla did not forget these words. He decided to prove everyone wrong. For many years, Tesla thought about this problem. How can we make electricity work better? How can we send power over long distances? Direct current was weak. It could only travel a short distance. Edison used direct current, and it had many problems. Then, one day, something amazing happened. It was February 1882 in Budapest, Hungary. Tesla was walking in a park with a friend. The sun was going down. Tesla was talking about a poem he loved. Suddenly, he stopped walking. His eyes opened wide. He saw something in his mind. He saw the answer. He saw a motor that used alternating current. He could see it turning, moving, working perfectly. He took a stick and drew the design in the dirt. His friend did not understand, but Tesla knew this was the future. Alternating current was different from direct current. It could travel far. It could power entire cities. It was stronger, cheaper, and better. Tesla had found the answer. Now he needed to build it. It was a spring morning in 1884. Tesla stood on a ship looking at New York City. He was 28 years old. He came to America with almost nothing. He had 4 cents in his pocket, a book of poems, and a letter. The letter was for Thomas Edison, the most famous inventor in America. Tesla went to Edison's laboratory. He gave him the letter. Edison read it and looked at Tesla. Edison was a practical man. He did not believe in theories. He liked to try things again and again until they worked. Tesla was different. He planned everything in his mind first. But Edison saw that Tesla was smart. He gave him a job. Edison said, "Tesla, if you can fix my direct current machines, I will pay you $50,000. Tesla worked day and night. He improved Edison's machines. He made them better and more efficient. After many months, Tesla finished the work. He went to Edison and said, "I am done. Please give me the money you promised." Edison laughed and said, "Tesla, you don't understand American humor. That was a joke." Tesla was shocked and angry. He quit immediately. This was the beginning of a great war between 2 men, 2 ideas, and 2 kinds of electricity. It was now 1887. Tesla was working alone. He was poor. He dug ditches for money. But he did not give up his dream. Then he met a businessman named George Westinghouse. Westinghouse believed in Tesla's alternating current. He gave Tesla money and support. Now the real fight began. Edison was afraid of alternating current. He knew it was better than his direct current, but he had invested too much money in his system. He could not change now. So Edison started a terrible campaign against Tesla and Westinghouse. He told newspapers that alternating current was dangerous. He paid people to kill animals using alternating current in public shows. He killed dogs, cats, horses, and even an elephant. He wanted people to be afraid of Tesla's electricity. But Tesla did not fight with fear. He fought with truth and beauty. In 1893, there was a great event called the World's Fair in Chicago. Millions of people came to see the future. Edison wanted to light the fair with his direct current, but Tesla and Westinghouse won the contract. On the opening night, Tesla pressed a button, and suddenly 100,000 lights turned on. The fair became brighter than day. People had never seen anything like this. They called it the City of Light. Tesla had won. But the biggest victory came later. Near Niagara Falls, people wanted to build a power station. This station would give electricity to the entire region. Engineers asked, should we use direct current or alternating current? After years of study, they chose Tesla's system. In 1896, Tesla's alternating current generators at Niagara Falls started working. Power traveled over 20 miles to the city of Buffalo. It was a miracle. From that moment, the world changed. Today, almost all electricity in the world uses Tesla's alternating current system. It was the beginning of the 20th century. Tesla was now famous. He was rich. He went to parties with the most important people in New York. He wore expensive clothes. He ate dinner at the best restaurants. But Tesla was still strange. He never married. He was afraid of human hair. He counted his steps. He only ate food that he measured exactly. He was alone, always alone. But Tesla did not stop inventing. He had new dreams, bigger dreams. He wanted to give free electricity to the whole world without wires. He imagined a tower that could send power through the air and through the earth. In 1901, he started building this tower in a place called Wardenclyffe on Long Island. His main supporter was a rich banker named J.P. Morgan. Morgan gave Tesla money at first, but when Morgan understood that Tesla wanted to give electricity for free, he stopped the money. Morgan said, "Where do we put the meter?" If electricity was free, nobody could make money from it. Other businessmen agreed with Morgan. They stopped helping Tesla. The tower was never finished. Tesla's biggest dream died. After this failure, Tesla became more and more isolated. He continued to have ideas. He imagined remote control, radar, X-rays, and wireless communication. Many of his ideas were 50 years ahead of his time, but nobody listened anymore. People thought he was crazy. He lost his money. He lived in hotels and could not pay. He moved from hotel to hotel when the bills became too high. It was a cold winter in New York City, January 1943. Tesla was now 86 years old. He lived alone in a small room at the New Yorker hotel. He had no money. The hotel let him stay for free because they respected him. Every day, Tesla went to the park to feed the pigeons. He loved pigeons more than people. He said that one white pigeon was his only friend. He said she loved him, and he loved her. On January 7th, Tesla told the hotel staff not to disturb him. 3 days later, a maid came to clean the room. She found Tesla dead on his bed. He died alone, the way he had lived. The news of his death went around the world. Thousands of people came to his funeral. Important scientists spoke about his genius. But Tesla died with almost nothing. He died without the recognition he deserved. All his notes and papers were taken by the government. Some of them are still secret today. But Tesla's dream did not die. Today, when you turn on a light, when you use your phone, when you charge your computer, you are using ideas that came from Tesla's mind. The whole world runs on his system. Every power station, every electric motor, every wireless device carries his spirit. In recent years, people have started to remember Tesla again. There is now a car company named after him. There are movies and books about his life. Scientists and engineers study his work and say, "This man was 100 years ahead of his time." Tesla's life teaches us something important. He was not perfect. He made mistakes. He was strange and lonely. But he never stopped dreaming. He believed in a better future, and he worked his whole life to build it. He gave light to the world. Thank you for listening to this story, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helped you improve your English a little more. If you liked this story, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And tell me in the comments, which story do you want to hear in the next video? Where are you watching from? I would love to know. Take care, and I will see you in the next story. Goodbye.